Okay, so now we're going to talk about number 8 commandment. You shall not steal. There's a lot of reasons why we steal. Okay, I'm going to try to talk about the some of the most important, not all of them, but some of the most important ones. We are emotional human beings, and if someone does something mean to us, we want to get even right away. So pretty much to me is like an evil decision. We're supposed to forgive as soon as possible and just move on, okay? For the simple math, let's say that I work 8 hours a day and I get paid $1 an hour. So the instrument that we use is money, but the reality is time, because whatever amount of money we make, it's pretty much time that we spend working to collect that amount of money. So for example, an hour a week we work 40 hours, and for the whole month it'll be, let's say, 160 hours. So if we were getting $1 an hour, that will be $160 a month. So let's say that you are walking, okay, and you see somebody drop $1. Well, you're gonna say, "Excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, sir. This dollar belongs to you. Here it is." And you're gonna do the exact same thing if they drop $100 bill, because you saw that they drop it and who it belongs to. So we have, you know, moral consciousness, and we have common sense and logic given to us by God. So that is pretty much the main reason we should be returning money or anything that we see that it does not belong to us. Okay, so now let's talk about greed, um, believing that you are better than others, racism. So those two are super big, greed and racism. I believe that we are all equal and that God put us in different locations in the world. So it would only be a matter of time for us to meet with each other eventually, because I believe God put us in all over the world in different parts, with different aspects, whether you want to see a skin color or the way someone looks on the outside, that doesn't matter. So it's only a matter of time that we will meet with each other and leave each other at peace, or try to kill each other. Our ancestors were here about 4 to 6 thousand years ago, which were the Toltecs, Olmecs, Mayas, Aztecs, Navajo, Apache, Cherokee, and many more tribe names. We believe that we belong to the land, not that the land belonged to us. That is why no fences existed. It was only free range in the 1400s, or before the Europeans came, because our tribes were nomads. They migrate up and down in America before it was called America. We were native of this land, and each tribe had its name. For example, Mexico's name came from the word Mexica, which is in Nahuatl. Obviously, I don't speak Nahuatl, but Mexican people, which is a native name, they were called Mexicas. That's where the name Mexico comes from. You can obviously have, two nationalities if you become a U.S. citizen from another country. So basically, you could say that we, most Mexica people, or people from Mexico, or up anywhere, anybody that is born all the way from up Alaska all the way down to Chile and Argentina, to me, they're Native Americans. They just have different tribe names. So We are not basically Hispanics or Hispanos. That's from Spain. And the word Latino, it comes from the Roman Empire in Italy. That's Latin. Latinos from Italy. So when the Europeans came about 500 years ago, they believe in fences. They took our language, our traditions, our beliefs, and forced us to believe in Christianity. But the reality is that we are all equal because our heart is the same, our brain is the same, and the color of our blood is the same, regardless of how we look on the outside or the color of our skin. Amen. God bless you, everybody.